This ape quietly observed the caretaker unlock the combination on the door. Immediately, he silently memorized every sequence needed to enter the code. When night had fallen, he slipped quietly out of the cage, then typed the password perfectly, immediately following the staff corridor up to the roof of the zoo shed, and finally crept silently out of the shelter, moving along the rooftop. However, Caesar had no intention of escaping. Rather, he sneaked into the former owner's house during the night. He opened the refrigerator in the corner. Inside were several bottles of engineered neurotoxin. Caesar knew this virus could trigger evolution in chimpanzees, so he carried the virus samples straight to the shelter, then unleashed the virus, all while the chimps were asleep. Soon after the night passed, the keeper began roughly waking all the animals. However, what he didn't know was, today, the orangutans were unusually silent, and each of their pupils had turned green, and Caesar crouched at the entrance of the passage, checking their pupils one by one. Only when they turned green would he allow them to move freely, and Caesar's pupils, already green at this time, had deepened into a brighter turquoise. The curator, seeing this scene, was completely puzzled, witnessing the normally noisy orangutans gathered together in perfect order today. But what could a group of animals really do? So the curator did not take the matter seriously. At night, all the orangutans returned to their cages to rest, but the keeper, who was locking the cage, suddenly saw Caesar standing outside alone. He immediately called another keeper to bring a gun, ready to shoot if he sensed any danger. Just as he was about to use the electric baton to drive Caesar into the iron cage, Caesar actually grabbed the keeper's electric stick, and in the very next second, the horrifying scene unfolded before them, stunning not only the two keepers, but even the orangutans locked inside the cages before they could react. Caesar didn't hesitate to strike the keeper down. He then dragged him directly into the cage and locked him in immediately, followed by freeing all of his kind from the cages. However, Caesar quickly realized something was wrong. Once the humans discovered the anomaly here, he and all of his kind would once again be reduced to test subjects. Then, under Caesar's leadership, the orangutans immediately broke through the glass dome of the zoo, leading them on a wild chase toward the city center.